All right, this is Lori here with my last affirmative rebuttal in response to Victor's argument. I'm going to take this time to just sum up the argument that we've been having so far. We've been going back and forth on whether the government needs to get involved in K through 12 education, primary and secondary, whether they need to come in, step in, and reform. I believe that they do because the government needs to get involved in the education reform system to pick up where the states are currently lacking. We need to keep our global economic competitiveness with other nations, and we can't let something like test scores let us fall behind and become a weaker society. The government should control all educational spending and standardize all the education because it's the easiest and most financially responsible way to get control of education so that everyone's having the same kind of outcomes and getting the same kind of inputs, and it's the easiest way to check student progress as we go along. We need this educational increase because our job demand is currently having a polarization problem where there are only low-skilled labor jobs that don't pay very much, won't get you that $58,000 annually needed to survive in the U.S., or there's a high increase for or a high demand for high skilled jobs where you're going to need this increased education. There's not much of a middle ground in this job polarization problem, so we need to focus on increasing our education. Low test scores are a problem in the U.S. because it's not just that the United States is learning at a slower rate or we're just going to catch up. We never get the full education that other countries get. Our low test scores span into adulthood, where adults are shown to be lacking in math and reading and some skills that other countries have an edge in and use. So it can affect our entire economic future if our future generations don't step up and get this increase in education. And also, all schools should just be equalized because our country is founded on the principle that all men are created equal. That includes everything. We should have equal opportunity at education, and you shouldn't just get a lesser education because of where you live. Everything needs to be equalized within our country to be fair, give everyone an equal opportunity, and let everyone have the same. This is the land of dreams. People come here for an opportunity. If we're not going to give our own citizens the opportunity to be successful, then that's a core problem at the core of our foundation that we need to solve. And I believe it's the government's duty to step in and be responsible for their citizens, and it's time that the government steps up and does something.